Alright, getting kind of excited. Going to be hopping in the truck and doing a road trip next week. I'm going to drive halfway across the country and see some friends. And if you remember last year, I had a battery and Alpicool fridge freezer type deal hooked up to my old truck with a power pack battery, lithium. And I'm going to do the same thing this year. So the fridge will sit in the passenger seat, and with the 120 volt outlet on the truck, I use it to charge the battery, keep the battery topped off, and then at night it runs on battery. Turn the truck on, it starts charging again. Let me show you what I got going on over here and what I'll be using. I just pulled this out and did some modifications to it, and that's kind of what the purpose of this video is for, is to show you what I did and what I learned on this Dakota Lithium 54 amp hour 691 watt hour battery power pack. And I have tested this. I mean, we're talking 40 hours it'll run that small cooler. It's a big battery in here. So let's take a look on the inside here. I'll show you some of my work. You can actually start your vehicle with this, because I got a big frickin' standoffs down there. But I put a protective cover on the dual battery bus here. This is a Blue Sea Systems dual bus. Fix that and put a handle. I'm going to be going back and forth quite a bit here. Put a handle, different style handle, to carry it. It's super strong with the strap on here. No issues there. But I had a chrome handle on it before, but it's kind of was cumbersome, so I put a black grab handle on there. Other thing I did was used this style voltmeter for clearance purposes, because the other one was a little bit long. Move the cigarette lighter 12 volt power socket. You can use them for both, from here to up here. If you're not using the actual lighter right here, you can cap it off. But I'll show you how it works there. If you want to light stogie, cigarette, whatever you floats your boat. Do 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 do. Pop, baby, pop, pop. See, good to go there. Okay, so USB QC 3.0 for high speed charging. Move that down there. And these are what I was using in the past to plug into the truck for charger. And what I was using last year was what Dakota Lithium sent me. And I just put a, power thing on there, and I would plug it in here, and then plug this into the truck to keep the battery charged up. But I got looking at this charger, and no kidding, I don't know if you can read that or not, it's a little bit shaky. This thing sucks down 2 amps at 120 volts. And it gets warm. And I got thinking, it's 3 amp output, 3 amp DC, 12 volt output for lithium charging. Worked pretty good, got warm. But I bought this, and check this out. This is a 4 amp lithium. I got it selected for lithium right here, and it has that SAE 2-pin, kind of proprietary to Battery Tender Juniors, and that plugs in right up here. Right? Now it's charging. And get this. This only uses 1 amp. See there? 1 amp at 120 volts. Right there. 1.0 amps. And the voltage is coming up. So hallelujah on that noise. And this thing will stow. I can actually stow this. I'm not using it. Right in here. You take one of these out right here. Tuck this, wind the cord up, and put it right in there. For portability. If you ever have 120 volt and take it inside, it's lightweight because this battery is not that heavy. It's less than 20 pounds on this dog. So it's, you know, you got a lot of power and not a lot of weight with lithium. But yeah, just sprucing this dog up, getting it ready for the road, getting it safer. Had to redo some wiring in here, right up here. Make it all pretty. But yeah, she's good to go. She's charging right up. And this will just sit in the, you know, in the front there, so I can see what the voltage is. And this will plug into the truck's 120 volt AC power outlet in there too, and just sit there, no problemo. But I haven't plugged this into the truck yet. See how it works, but it should work. If it's only drawing 1 amp, which is 120 watts, that should be good to go. Got a spare lighter to throw in there, spare fuses, and if you're not using the lighter, you just cap it off right here. See there? And this is a no kidding cigarette lighter outlet, but you can also use it as a 12 volt power socket too to plug the fridge in. So I'll plug the fridge in here, it'll run on there, and I'll have this plugged into the 120 volt outlet. I did this last year, worked out pretty good once I figured stuff out. But all this is for is if you don't, you know, overnight you're at the hotel and you don't want to lug your fridge freezer into the hotel room with you, just leave it plugged into this battery. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This sucker will last a long time on this big battery. So I just thought I'd show you my work in this 12 volt lithium power pack, and I'll test it out here in a little bit, but I'm not really concerned that it won't work at all. But good to go. Good to go. All right, happy travels to you if I don't see you or I don't do another video here. So take care, and we'll see you next time.